Hello everyone, I'm GCROCK. Today is Friday, so we've got another build video for you. This week, the build I worked on was a Morozova door camper build. So Morozova is the boss fight on Iron Horse, and what you want to use this build for is camping one of the doors on the left or right side. These are the doors where the enemies spawn, and this build makes it very easy, as you'll see in the gameplay. We've got some gameplay of me working on the left door, and it couldn't be any easier. The build as well will be good outside of the raid as well for anything like spawn camping, if you're speedrunning or whatnot. If you get to those spawn points quickly enough, this build will be absolutely perfect. So it's also for that as well. We will get to the build in a bit. We've got some gameplay first. There'll be a link in the video description of a timestamp that'll take you straight to the build if you want to skip anything. But first, before we get to the gameplay, can you just hit like and share to support the video? I'd really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, can you please hit subscribe for more content from me? I cover a lot of the Division 2, so click subscribe. And more importantly, before you leave the video today, we have a fantastic gaming community. You can find the link at the top of the video description. So before you do leave, go and check that link out. I promise you'll not regret it. Come and check us out. But I'm going to leave it with the gameplay now. We're going to move on to that. I'm going to show you a couple of waves of the Morozova boss fight where I cover the left door. Enjoy.
Oh crap, I need a ravenous on for this bit.
You do, well, not until our last wave.
Well, I want to wear a ravenous now, G. I want to wear my ravenous. Not use it, but I want to wear it.
Oh, just there. Let's go. Okay, so follow me. I'm going to take you to your position. We're going to have some ads.
The ravenous feels so clunky. It's weird.
There we go. So you're going to be over here on this trailer. If you take cover anywhere around this area, your main job's going to be sniper that spawns up on the train at top left, and you can also help me with ads that come out of this door. Okay.
Heavy is coming on the left. I will need help because weak.
I'm helping with the heavy.
Firepower is low. Oh, sweet, thank you. And the gun is going left. Be careful, G.
Thank you.
Oh, bike.
Oh yeah, watch those mortars. They hurt.
Sniper left. Sniper down.
Gee, what build are you using on that door?
It's a yeah, like you mentioned Tamper Proof, and I was like, okay, let's this Hunter's Fury door build that I had for it. I've just took Intimidate off and Galvanize, and I've thrown on Tamper Proof and Vigilance.
Nice.
And I, instead of having Badge, I think I still got Badger. Yeah, I still got Badger backpack for shotgun damage with Vigilance on.
Heavy's gonna be on the right.
But I've put on a Seska chest piece instead of. I think I had a Walker chest piece on with Intimidate. I've gone Seska for the 10% crit chance. And Tamper Proof. It dropped last week when we were raiding, I think, and it's just perfect as like I'm using now.
Yeah, it's a treat with
Okay,
that Tamper
guns
Proof.
going right, recon.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Throw out
Just
your,
shot down.
your turret and just let it sit there and they just get shot.
I just dropped me Revive 5 because I want my shield just in case.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so Revive 5's on the
You can do
floor.
that too with the Revive 5.
Yeah, if I go down, it
Sniper,
picks
right?
me up.
Yeah, I got her.
And it lasts the whole duration, so like the duration on the Revive 5 is just enough like for this first phase, then the other phases are shorter, so happy days.
Yeah, Tamper Proof is it's fun to use on the doors. I love it.
Sort of dodges mortars, so something I'm not good at. But you keep the healer over here, so well the healer hive, so I get those heals.
What's up, Penny?
You look lonely.
I'm eating a salad.
Oh, what's
It's
up?
the best roll ever. It's like a cucumber and Vidalia onions with some raspberry vinaigrette. I'm cleaning out my refrigerator here because I'm just gonna throw everything away because it's not gonna make it. Next week.
Oh my god, that's really soon.
Yeah, my
I thought
movers
this
are
was
gonna be
like-
here.
I I thought it was like a couple of months away.
Oh no, we're down to the wire now. Left. Yeah, our movers will be here to clear our house out on the 23rd left, or sniper.
Further left. I was just thinking, right, do you know when you go to get the key, should I just stand here so you can just come straight in and just pop it back in? Or
If
It doesn't work
can.
like that. You can't do that.
It doesn't.
Only when you got the key.
We're trying to hack the game.
Mm-hmm. This is the last one, yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, you hacked
Yeah.
us, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I ran
managed
out
to
to
hold
see what it would do. Yeah, it did hold.
Controller died.
Ready for middle?
Are you good for the middle boom, yeah? Yeah, he's back, he's back.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, my controller died. I was shooting and I was going, why am I not shooting? What the hell is going on?
So then, in the middle phases, we come the middle here. We get behind TJ in a line. TJ's going to protect us. The next two phases are going to be a bit more bumpier than this. If you do have a decoy on, once we get out in a minute, put a decoy on instead of the turret, and you'll throw a decoy out when I say so. Don't worry about it for now. Once this phase is over, we run forward, go right, follow me, and then straight on these ads to the right. We clear these. This is going to be rinse and repeat every single time, okay? Once they're dead, back to your position. Same again, okay? Easy as that.
We don't need to throw the...
For now, just keep throwing a decoy over the trailer into the centre, and then when we do the tunnel phase, I will let you know when to throw it out onto the tarmac. Because when we're in the tunnel, we're going to get mortars on the next one. So what we do is we throw the decoy onto the tarmac. And the idea is the mortars will focus the decoy, not us. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. But Penny's got us backed up with heals if it doesn't.
Watch out for the...
Okay, if anybody's got a decoy, can we get it out in the middle before recon gets beat up?
Decoy tangent.
Nice.
G, your Eagle Bearer build is very good, by the way. I really enjoy running it.
You
I
like
have
it?
Maxed out for now.
Which one did you make?
That's, I think the one with the Ferris as a helmet.
So the headshot one.
Yeah, the headshot.
Nice, my favourite. I love it. It's my new favourite
Okay, another
build.
decoy out into the middle, please.
I only use it for raids, but I only have a raid, so it works. I say that, I use it outside the raid, but it works the best in raids.
Oh my god, woman, go away.
Left save.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's head to the middle again. Head into the middle there, Ian. We're just watching our ads as we go, okay? Because they're still going to be spawning out of this door. So if you do see the sniper, still shoot it. That shotgun is the main one. There you go, shot, he's dead. We can now do damage to the boss. Just keep an eye on your sniper though. And then middle, throw your decoys out onto the tarmac.
Oh, shit.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. No, it's not, because Penny's sick.
Yeah.
This one will.
And now moving on to the build, we're going to start with the specialization. The specialization that you want on this build is the flamethrower, and the reason for this is because any enemies that I am close to, my team will deal more damage to them. I'm always close to enemies, as you saw in the gameplay, as they spawn from the door, I'm pretty much right in front of them, so any teammate near me is going to cause extra damage to that enemy. So that's why I'm using that specialization, and I think it's the only reason there. It's a great perk to have, especially for this build. Next up is the primary weapon. I'm using the Scorpio because of how OP it is. It comes with shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and septic shock talent. I'm sure you're all aware of what this does. It adds a debuff to enemies every time that you hit them, starting with poison, going to disorient, shock, And then on the final one, the target is going to take an additional 20% damage from all sources. This is such an OP gun. You don't really get to that last debuff on Morozova, but you know, it just works a treat and it hits so hard as well. The secondary that I'm running is an SMG just because of the build. I don't really switch to this at all at any point, but it works well with the build. You can use any SMG that you want, and I like Killer as the talent. The sidearm doesn't matter at all. I'm using a TDI card custom, but then moving on to the gear pieces, you'll see that I'm using 4 Hunter's Fury. So what Hunter's Fury does, for 2 pieces of this, you're going to be getting 15% shotgun damage and 15% SMG damage. For 3 pieces, it'll give you 20% armor on kill and 100% health on kill. And then the 4 pieces, it gives you the Apex Predator talent, where enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. That is such an OP talent for what this build is built for, and it works extremely well. It gives you a lot more damage, which means you can sacrifice damage on other places on the build. Now, the rolls that I've got on this mask is weapon damage and critical hit chance, and I've thrown a max critical hit damage mod on it. We're going to go straight to the other Hunter's Fury pieces. I got the holster with weapon damage and critical hit chance. I got knee pads with weapon damage and critical hit damage. And I've got gloves with weapon damage and critical hit damage. The chest piece that I'm using is a Seska chest piece. This gives me 10% critical hit chance. It comes with weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage on it, and I've thrown a critical hit damage mod on it. The talent that I got is called Tamper Proof, and what this does is enemies that walk within 3 meters of my hive, turret, or my remote pulse are shocked. The arm time is 2 seconds, and the cooldown per skill is 10 seconds. So that means once I've shocked someone, it'll take 10 seconds before I can shock someone else. This works very well on a door, as you saw in the gameplay, and as they're leaving the door, they're getting shocked before they can, and I can easily kill them before they cause any damage to me or my teammates. It works so well. And the backpack that we're using is a Badger Tough backpack that gives me shotgun damage. It's got weapon damage on it, skill haste, critical hit damage, and a 12% critical hit damage mod. Now, I wouldn't have skill haste here. I'd have critical hit chance if I could, but it's not how it fell for me. But the talent that I wanted on the backpack is Adrenaline Rush, and that comes with that. And what this does is whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, you gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, and that can stack up to 3 times, and the cooldown is 5 seconds. So with 2 enemies spawning every single time, I'm getting 40% bonus armor every single time they spawn. So that works very well for a little bit of extra survivability, especially on the Morozova door where you got to contend with mortars, possibly green lasers, and even Morozova at times. And that is the build. Now, the skills that we use, I used the Crusader shield so I can get that out if needed, just to keep me alive at points. You don't really need that, if I'm being honest with you. It's just a bit of a backup. And obviously the Reviver Hive. So I'm using this to put down to shock the enemies. And I'm also using this if I go down to get myself back up. It works a treat. And on Morozova for the tunnel phases, you definitely want a Revive Hive. So definitely have this. And it procs Tamper Proof, which is also important. And we're going to have a quick look at the stats on the build. You can see that my critical hit chance is 48%. My critical hit damage is 136.3%. And that is it for the build and for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked the build. There's many builds that you can use on these doors, like just general glass cannon builds are absolutely fine, but I thought it was a pretty cool build to throw together with Tamper Proof just to make it that much easier. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please do hit like and share to support the video, and as always, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe for more content from myself. I try and do build videos every Friday. We do vendor resets. We stream pretty much every day. We help with raids all the time. Definitely go and check them out. But now we are done with the video. Most importantly, come and check us out in our community. The link is at the top of the video description. So much going on there, you will not regret it. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching the video today. I'm going to be back tonight, I hope, on Twitch. Just do a short stream farming some more builds on PC. So until then, guys, stay safe and peace out.